Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and stay tuned by clicking the bell icon. Heartstopper has helped me see that I have some wounds of my own to heal. Alice Oseman, the creator and writer of this fun and charming story that premiered its second season a few days ago, spoke with Netflix about this production. This interview was carried out by Netflix, and its edition by Radionica was due to a translation, changes in form, extension, and the inclusion of an introduction. There are stories that come to the screen and are like fresh air that fills us with hope in a sometimes hostile and violent world, and in which many of us grew up feeling restricted in our sexuality or in the various possibilities we had to love. This is the case of Heartstopper, a teenage story that takes place in today's London and where love, tenderness, and romantic connections are present, always celebrating diversity and difference. So with characters who defy the norm, who explore their gender identity and sexual orientation, with more and less freedom and facing their own prejudices or inner world. Here we immerse ourselves in several exciting journeys that allow us to see that little by little the world is changing and that we have to celebrate it. Therefore, to investigate this fun and hopeful series, Netflix spoke with Alice Oseman, creator and writer of Heartstopper, which premiered its second season this week. In some ways tremendously, in others not so much. Heartstopper's reception was huge and completely unexpected, and the number of people reading and now watching my stories around the world has increased amazingly. It's amazing to see how much the community of readers has blossomed. Doing big events and book signings and occasionally being recognized in bookstores has taken some getting used to, but at the same time it's still me, sitting in my office, drawing my comic every day. My daily work life is pretty much the same as it always has been, only with a lot more pressure. In Heartstopper, I try to explore realistic contemporary issues with a hopeful and optimistic eye. I think that's what people like, more than anything else. It feels like it could be real, but with the comfort and knowledge that everything is going to be okay in the end, and no matter what someone may be going through, there are always moments of joy to be found. I think this is especially comforting for the queer community. We want to see our struggles accurately represented in the media, but we also often want media that makes us feel hopeful, comforted, and happy, and I like to think Heartstopper does both. Many people watched Season 1 and many of them, thankfully, enjoyed it, but that comes with expectations and anticipation for the sequel. Writing a sequel or second part is never easy. I've been in that situation many times, but this particular sequel feels more pressure than anything I've worked on before because of the sheer number of people who will be tuning in. I hate to disappoint anyone, but I also know that people have a wide variety of different wishes and hopes for Season 2, and therefore it will be impossible to please everyone. The only thing I could do was write, to the best of my ability, a story that I love. When I write both the comic and the show, I try to focus on my own vision of the story and not give too much weight to the expectations of the readers and viewers. But of course, as a person active on the internet, I read a lot of opinions about Heartstopper, and it's impossible to prevent that from having any impact on my thought process in making the show. Sometimes it's helpful, for example, to hear that people just love Teo's hair. I like to know what they want to see on the show. In Season 2 we'll meet Nick's older brother David, a college student coming home for the summer, and it's immediately apparent that he and Nick don't have a great relationship. We'll also meet Nick's mostly absent father, Stefan, and find out more about her relationship or lack thereof. Tara, Darcy, and Elle befriend their classmate, Sahar, who seeks help organizing the school prom. When Elle visits a potential sixth form art college, she meets trans teens Felix and Naomi and forms new. When Elle visits a potential sixth form art college, she meets trans teens Felix and Naomi and makes some new friends. We also meet James, a Truum student and school library assistant who has a friendship with Isaac, until some complicated feelings arise. Mr. Ajayi is supervising the trip to Paris with the science teacher, Mr. Farouk, and despite their opposing dispositions, the two form a quick alliance. This is a tough question because I'm excited about everything. But if I had to pick one thing, I'd probably say the evolution of the relationship between Nick and Charlie. It was so much fun writing their relationship as they enter a new level of security, ease, and maturity. There is more silliness between them, more fun romance without as much nervous tension, and their love and understanding for each other is growing with each episode. I think fans will be blown away by Kit and Joe's performances. Kit and Joe know Nick and Charlie so deeply now and have a trust and strong acting partnership. I really consider myself lucky to have these two incredible actors playing two of my most beloved characters. Working on Heartstopper constantly takes me back to my own adolescence, which wasn't exactly filled with queer joy. Seeing how Heartstopper has helped so many queer teens is so special and magical, but it has also helped me see that I have some wounds of my own to heal. If you liked the video, don't forget to like, comment, and share.